Get ready for something that will change your life forever. September 28th, 2025 is not just another date on the calendar. It is a cosmic turning point, an event that occurs only once every 2,160 years. On this day, the universe will meet its shadow and the planet's energy flows will radically change direction. If you are watching this now, know this: your soul did not bring you here by accident. You are one of those destined to go through the great transformation. In recent weeks, you may have felt strange shifts, unexplained anxiety, vivid dreams, a sense that change is coming. This is your subtle body preparing to meet the cosmic forces that will activate in just a few days. The ancient Mayans knew of this day and left coded messages in their calendars. Egyptian priests performed special rituals to prepare for such events. But today, this knowledge is available only to a select few. The numerology of this date reveals stunning secrets. The 28th is 2 plus 8, which equals 10, giving us the number 1, the number of new beginnings and divine power. September is the 9th month, the number of completing a cycle and spiritual enlightenment. And the year 2025 adds up to 9. When we combine these numbers, we get an incredible combination, 199. This is the activation code for the cosmic gates through which a new energy will come to Earth. But the most amazing secret lies within the concept of the shadow itself. In esoteric teachings, the shadow of the universe is not a negative force, but a mirror reflection of light, containing all the unrealized possibilities of the cosmos. When the universe meets its shadow, a fusion of opposites occurs, giving birth to a new reality. Your body has already begun preparing for this event, even if you don't realize it. Right now, your nervous system is recalibrating under the influence of Earth's changing magnetic fields. Over the last 7 days, the planet's geomagnetic activity has increased by 300%, which directly affects your brain and energy centers. Many of you have noticed a sharpening of intuition, strange coincidences, and prophetic dreams. These are signs that your consciousness is beginning to tune in to new frequencies. On September 28th, a quantum leap in the evolution of human consciousness will occur. Those who are ready for these changes will gain access to abilities they could only dream of before. But there is a downside. Unprepared people may experience serious discomfort. Headaches, insomnia, and unmotivated anxiety are all symptoms of old energetic patterns resisting the new vibrations. That is why it is so important to prepare correctly for the upcoming event. The astrological chart for September 28th is strikingly unique. Pluto, the planet of transformation and rebirth, forms a perfect trine with Neptune, the planet of spiritual revelations and mystical insights. At the same time, Mars conjuncts the lunar nodes in Scorpio, creating a powerful portal for working with the deep energies of the subconscious. But most importantly, on this day, a unique eclipse will occur that astronomers cannot explain from a scientific point of view. It will not be a solar or lunar eclipse, but an eclipse of space-time itself. For a few minutes, our familiar reality will become permeable, and energies from parallel dimensions will flood through the resulting rifts in the fabric of the cosmos. Ancient texts call such moments the time of the great choice. In these moments, every person faces a choice: to remain in the old reality or to step into the new. And this choice is not made with the mind, but with one's entire energetic being. Your chakras have already begun preparing to receive the new energies. If you listen closely to your body, you may notice unusual sensations in your heart and throat areas. These are the 4th and 5th energy centers activating, responsible for love and creative self-expression. Many also feel a pulsation in their forehead. This is the 3rd eye opening, the center of intuitive perception. But the most powerful changes are happening in the root chakra, located at the base of your spine. It is through this chakra that we are connected to the Earth's energy, and it is the first to react to the approaching cosmic shifts. Crystals around the world have begun to vibrate at a new frequency. Amethysts are becoming brighter, quartz crystals are emitting a barely audible hum, and black tourmaline, the stone of protection, is beginning to glow from within with a dark purple light. If you have a favorite crystal, place it under your pillow at night. It will help attune your energy field to the coming changes. Animals can already feel the approach of this great event. Over the past week, veterinarians have noted strange behavior in pets. Cats are becoming more affectionate and cling to their owners. Dogs are howling at the stars at night, and birds are gathering in unusual flocks, flying along mysterious routes. This is because animals have retained their connection to the natural rhythms that humanity has partially lost. They feel the shifts in the Earth's magnetic field and are preparing for an energetic storm. Plants are also reacting. Flowers are blooming out of season, trees are beginning to shed their leaves, and grass is growing at twice its normal speed. Nature is rushing to complete its annual cycle and prepare for the transition into a new phase of existence. If you spend time in nature, you've surely noticed that the air has become denser, more charged. You can literally feel the electricity of the coming changes. So what is this shadow of the universe that we will meet on September 28th? In ancient esoteric traditions, the shadow was the sum of all the unmanifested possibilities of the cosmos. Imagine the universe as a giant tree. What we see and feel are the trunk and branches. But the shadow is the root system, hidden from view, yet nourishing everything that exists. When the universe meets its shadow, the manifested and the unmanifested, the visible and the invisible, the known and the unknown all merge into one. This moment can be compared to when a person sees their reflection in a mirror and suddenly realizes that the reflection has a life of its own. In esoteric schools, such events are called the Great Mirror of Reality. In these moments, the laws of physics become more flexible. Time flows differently, and space acquires new dimensions. People with developed sensitivity will literally be able to see reality become multi-layered. It's no coincidence that your dreams have become more vivid and realistic in recent weeks. During sleep, your consciousness is partially shifting into the mode of operation that will become normal after September 28th. You are receiving preliminary lessons on how to live in this altered reality. Write down all the dreams you remember, especially those where you meet strangers, find yourself in unknown places, or experience unusual situations. This isn't just your subconscious at play. These are preparatory journeys into the new layers of reality that will open after the universe meets its shadow. Many people are seeing strange symbols in their dreams, geometric figures, glowing codes. This is the new language that our transformed consciousness will speak. Try to remember and sketch these symbols. After the transformation, they will become keys to understanding the new laws of the universe. Pay special attention to any numbers that appear in your dreams. They contain personal activation codes for each individual. On September 28th, energy will change not only its direction, but also its quality. The energy we are used to moves in a linear fashion, from cause to effect, from past to future. But the new energy, which will pour through the cosmic gates, will have a spiral structure. This means that the past, present, and future will begin to interact in a completely new way. You will be able to receive information from the future, heal traumas from the past, and radically change the present through the power of your intention. Spiral energy works on the principle of resonance. It amplifies whatever is in harmony with it and weakens anything vibrating at a dissonant frequency. That is why it is so important to clear your energy field of negative programs in the coming days. Fears, resentments, guilt, all of these will be rejected by the new energy and may cause serious discomfort. But love, gratitude, creativity, and the desire for knowledge will receive a powerful boost from the cosmic forces. Karmic knots, accumulated over many lifetimes, will begin to unravel with unprecedented speed on September 28th. Situations that have repeated in your life year after year will suddenly find resolution. Relationships that seemed hopelessly broken will unexpectedly heal. Problems you've struggled with for years will dissolve on their own. This happens because spiral energy allows you to step outside of karmic cycles and create entirely new life scenarios. Many of you are already noticing the first signs of this process. Chance encounters with people from your past, unexpected opportunities that appear out of nowhere, prophetic dreams that give you answers to long-held questions. Especially powerful changes await those who were born in leap years. Their energetic structure is naturally attuned to interact with anomalous flows of time. They will become conduits of the new energy for all of humanity. Science cannot yet explain what will happen on September 28th, but some researchers are already recording anomalous data. Instruments measuring gravitational waves are showing strange deviations. Magnetometers are registering fluctuations that do not fit any known models. And astrophysicists have discovered structures in space that should not exist according to current theories. All of this confirms the approach of an event that will fundamentally change our understanding of reality. Quantum physicists speak of the possibility of parallel worlds. On September 28th, this possibility will become a reality. You will be able to consciously move between different versions of your life, choosing the most favorable outcomes. This is not science fiction. These are the new capabilities of human consciousness that will be activated by the meeting of the universe and its shadow. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Meditation on the day of the meeting with the shadow will open doors to unexplored worlds. If you've never meditated, start now. You have a few days to prepare. Find a quiet place, sit comfortably, close your eyes, and simply observe your breath. Don't try to control anything, just allow your consciousness to flow naturally. After a few minutes, you will feel the boundaries between your inner and outer worlds begin to dissolve. This is a taste of the reality we will all enter after September 28th. On the day of the event, perform a special meditation. Sit facing east, light a white candle, and focus on the flame. Imagine a light from a parallel dimension entering our world through the candle. This light carries knowledge of humanity's new possibilities. Allow it to fill every cell of your body. After the meditation, you will feel like a completely different person, lighter, more aware, and more connected to the cosmic forces. Money and material well-being will also undergo radical changes after the meeting with the shadow. The old economic system, based on fear and competition, will begin to transform into a system of abundance and mutual support. People attuned to the new energies will find that money comes to them easily and naturally, as if on its own. This will happen not because external circumstances change, but because their inner attitude toward abundance will change. Spiral energy works on the principle of attraction. It materializes what a person truly believes on a deep level. If you genuinely believe in your right to abundance, if you are ready to receive blessings not out of greed but with gratitude to the universe, then the flow of material wealth will not be far behind. Start changing your relationship with money right now. Stop seeing it as a source of problems and start perceiving it as an energy that can bring much good into the world. On September 28th, bless your wallet and your bank cards and ask the new energy to help you become a conduit of abundance on Earth. Relationships between people will also change dramatically after the cosmic transformation. Lies, manipulation, and energy vampirism will become impossible because the new energy instantly reveals any insincerity. People will learn to communicate from the heart, bypassing the defensive mechanisms of the mind. This may be frightening at first, as you'll have to let go of many familiar masks and roles. But in return, you will gain the genuine intimacy with others that is so lacking in the modern world. Family bonds will become stronger, friendships will deepen, and romantic relationships will evolve into true spiritual unions. Even strangers will feel a natural empathy and willingness to help one another. Conflicts won't disappear entirely, but the way we resolve them will fundamentally change. Instead of blaming each other, people will start looking for the root of the disagreement within themselves and find paths to harmony. If you have relationships in your life that need healing, use the energy of September 28th to transform them. Mentally send love to everyone with whom you have a conflict. The new energy will amplify your intention and help restore harmony. Creative abilities will blossom with unprecedented power after the meeting with the shadow. Writers will receive entire works in a state of meditative trance. Artists will begin to see colors that don't exist in our ordinary reality. Musicians will hear melodies playing in parallel worlds. Dancers will learn to move not just in physical space, but within energy fields. All creativity will become a form of communication with higher dimensions of reality. Even those who never considered themselves creative will discover amazing new talents. Cooking will become an alchemy, transforming simple ingredients into energetic food for the body and soul. Gardening will become the art of communicating with plant spirits. Cleaning your home will become a ritual of purifying your space of negative energies. Every action performed with mindfulness and love will be a creative act, capable of changing not only your life, but the entire world around you. After September 28th, human health will begin to follow entirely new laws. Diseases that have an energetic origin may disappear instantly. Chronic illnesses, rooted in emotional trauma or karmic patterns, will begin to heal naturally. The human body will remember its original blueprint of perfection and start to function accordingly. This doesn't mean medicine will become obsolete, but it will change dramatically. Doctors will learn to work not only with the physical body, but also with the patient's energy fields. Medicines will be created not just from chemical compounds, but from crystallized healing energy. The aging process will also change. People living in harmony with the new energies will age much more slowly or even grow younger. This won't happen because of any external factors, but because of a shift in our internal relationship with time and with ourselves. Start now to communicate with your body as a wise friend. Thank every organ for its work. Ask forgiveness for any harm you've done, and promise to care for the temple of your soul. And now we reach the climax of our story. On September 28th, at the moment the universe meets its shadow, an event will occur that will forever change human civilization. For a few minutes, the boundaries between dimensions will become permeable. In these moments, every person will have the chance to glimpse their true purpose, to see the entire journey of their soul across countless lifetimes, and to understand the deep meaning of everything that has ever happened to them. It will be like waking from a long dream, when suddenly everything becomes clear. But most importantly, in these minutes, you will be able to make a choice that will define the rest of your life. You can choose which version of reality you want to exist in. Do you want to remain in the familiar world of limitations and fear? Or are you ready to step into a new reality of infinite possibilities? This choice cannot be made with the mind. It can only be made with your heart, with your entire being. And on this choice depends not only your own destiny, but the destiny of all humanity. After the meeting with the shadow, the world will split into two streams. Those who choose the path of the old reality will continue to live in a world that is gradually fading. Their lives will become increasingly difficult, filled with problems and limitations. But those who choose the new reality will enter a world of unimaginable possibilities. They will be able to heal with the power of thought, travel between dimensions, communicate with beings from other worlds, control the elements, read minds, and see the past and future. But above all, they will learn to love unconditionally, without expectation or demand. This love will become the source of infinite energy for the transformation of the entire world. Imagine a planet where every person lives according to their true purpose, where there are no wars or conflicts, where abundance and beauty surround everyone. This is not a utopia. This is the reality we can enter on September 28th. But to do so, you must be willing to let go of everything old and trust in the unknown. Are you ready to make that choice? Are you ready to become part of the new Earth that is being born right now? Remember, your decision affects not only your life, but the future of the entire planet.